All right, guys, this is the Can We Talk podcast, episode 145. I have a special guest back in the building. You might remember her in the Santa outfit during the Christmas episode. Shekinah?
Yes.
Did I get it right?
Yes.
Cool. That's a better start than the last time.
Yeah.
So we can really just get right into it. I know AI is becoming really, really big in people's lives, and they just approved a patent for AI for AI to represent you after you've passed away. So essentially, you give them the rights to scan your social media, and it continues to post on your social media as you based off your previous post. So let's say hypothetically you're into sports.
Yeah.
Your AI past death self is going to be posting about sports and congratulating and saying happy birthday to the people you've done in the past. What are your thoughts on that?
I think that's ridiculous. And okay, so when AI first started getting popular, I was anti AI. Like, I was like, what? Da. But then I'm like, okay, I started looking into it more. I'm like, okay, I could see how this can be helpful. But things like that is just using it in such a silly way. Here we go, right? But things like that is just using it in such a silly way. So I don't see what's the point of that.
Yeah.
Or, like, because it could be different since people and content creators are, like, that's people's career now. So there could be contracts involved. There could be, things like that. So that's one thing. But if it's just regular, like, Facebook postings, that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, and I've been thinking about this a lot. This has been a topic that's been on the board for a long time, and I just didn't know if I want to talk about it. Because if we really think about it, you know how they have those bears or music boxes that keep your loved ones' voices?
Yeah.
I'm thinking it's the same kind of concept, but this is like the 2026 version of it.
Okay.
Like you get the bear, you're able to put a voice message in there before they pass away or whatever the case may be. And then that bear, when you hug it or push the push button, it's your loved one's voice.
I can see that. But then again, with the bear, that's more private and intimate.
Yeah.
Versus social, like posting about sports because your favorite, that doesn't make any sense. I don't know.
Well, I mean, that was an example. So to my understanding, it's more so about like mirroring your social media over the last X amount of years. Let's say you have 7,000 posts. Another thing that could come of that is like, what if like the first 3,000 of those posts, that wasn't you before you were out of here.
Yeah.
So it's tricky, but like I think it's like a sentimental thing. But it's still weird ultimately.
It's very weird. I feel private, if that's the family's preference or something like that, then okay. But I don't know if it's just something you could just opt into or opt out, and then that doesn't make a lot of sense. I don't even see the purpose of it. I feel like with AI there's so much more impactful things you can do, so like why are we doing this?
It's nuts. I don't know, and it's just the patent just got approved, so this probably won't be a thing for like 10-15 years, to be honest.
It'll work out.
It'll make sense in 10 or 15 years apparently. I don't know though, but because I don't know what I'd want my people to see me post. Because, what if I don't like something? They're going to be posting restaurants I never ate at?
Yeah, exactly. And it's like, how far? It could just go so left.
Yeah.
So it's like, I just don't like it.
It can get tricky. I can imagine your loved ones having to rehash you every time. They're just scrolling and they see you post something just now. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's a lie.
You've been gone for 15 years, my guy.
Yeah.
Just now? Yeah, I don't know. It's a lot of, it's weird, but then I can't really say what you would or wouldn't do in those scenarios. Like maybe you want to prove that, like, hey, my family I'm on their timeline so much, like me going away and then being able to do this allows them to still kind of feel a little easier.
Yeah. It's one of those things. Maybe, it's just one of those things. It'll have to work itself out.
Yeah.
As of now, I don't like it.
We'll come back 10 to 15 years later with this clip. I don't know. I've been shelving that conversation for a while, just because we've been talking about a lot of like the automated vehicles that drive themselves and how they're getting closer and closer to this area. We just saw one off of 183 crossing the bridge or whatever. Like, it's getting closer and closer. They used to only be downtown.
Yeah.
They're getting over here now. And I don't know how far a distance I want to be in a car that's unmanned.
Yeah. And I've been seeing a lot of things about that, of people just like getting stuck in the cars and all this. So it still has like, maybe it's still at like a beginner stage where it has to.
And the
work
thing
those
is, they've
things
been out for like 3 years now.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I would try it, but I
want to try it too.
Long distance.
I want to try it too, but I want to put like a toy in it first, or I want to put something that I'm not worried about, and I'm gonna track it. Because I want to. My biggest concern or my biggest thought process is like, where the fuck they go at night? Like, when do they take breaks? Do they ever take breaks?
Yeah.
Are they just on go all day?
Well, I mean, it's a machine, so it doesn't really need a break.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know, I don't know. It could be, and I think also for like, if you're just like, let's say, oh, like I left my jacket at my friend's house, you just have it go pick up your jacket and bring it back, like things like that.
Just put it in the car,
documents or something. You know, it could be. That's a good.
That would make sense.
It.
That would make sense.
But I don't know, the long distance, I wouldn't feel, or even I wouldn't feel comfortable
on the highway, right? Especially if you're supposed to exit like 3 lanes left or 3 lanes right, and you in Houston. I don't.
Yeah. Oh, please. Yeah. Mm-mm.
I missed the exit.
Yeah. Fully aware.
And I know it's coming.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's hilarious. I know I asked you guys just briefly before we started in regards to like hotels or Airbnbs. Mm-hmm. You said hotels. Why?
Yeah. Hotels for sure. Okay. So also, it depends, like safety. Mm-hmm. I wouldn't feel safe just in someone's house. Like if I'm by myself or something like that, I'm definitely going to pick a hotel over Airbnb. Yeah. And I feel like hotels have to adhere to a certain standard. Which Airbnbs, I don't know. I just feel more safe and more comfortable in a hotel.
Yeah.
I like the convenience, having staff there, restaurants, mini bars, stuff like that. I just feel like it's like it's a simpler experience. But that's not to say also with Airbnb, which I think is cool. I really am into those like unique stays. Mm-hmm. You know, I'm getting into that. So that's something different that hotels aren't offering. But if there's like if I'm going to Dallas, I'm going to get a hotel every time. Like I'm not going to just automatically get an Airbnb.
Gotcha.
What about you?
I'm half and half. Like mm-hmm. I actually ultimately would prefer a hotel, mm-hmm. but in circumstances, I for sure would do an Airbnb. Like we've gone to San Antonio, we've gone to Dallas to get Airbnbs to record podcasting.
Oh, nice.
So like in those scenarios where we're gonna have a couple people over, it's a lot of space. Mm-hmm. We've also done an episode in a hotel. So,
oh, really?
And that wasn't the funnest. We did it in La Quinta. We didn't have money.
Right. Just do it, yeah.
We did it in La Quinta, but because I was against them all, like overall, like for a long time. But like the ideal of like being able to travel to different cities, get an Airbnb, be able to set up right then and there, and have multiple people come through. Mm-hmm. You do 2 or 3 episodes in that city, leave, and then like let them go.
Yeah.
But I am also fearful of like Airbnb people being weird and creepy, like having cameras and fucking outlet sockets and lighting and alarm clocks and shit like that. That's creepy.
And I think that it's the standards changing, like, and I'll always say this about millennials in general, like we've got caught in such a weird stage, like things were away and then it suddenly just changed, right?
Yeah.
So a lot of things we grew up on, we were used to, and now things are just changing. So I feel like when it first came out, I was totally against it. I'm like, I'm not staying in a stranger's house, you know? And then even when I first moved to Houston, I stayed in a Airbnb and it was terrible. It was so dirty. It was just a really bad experience. Yeah. So I was really like, I was not feeling it for a long time. But recently I've been more open to it. But also I feel like now with Airbnb, it's not so much just, oh, hey, you know, I have a room for you to rent or da-da-da. Like people are treating it as businesses. Mm-hmm. So there is a standard, I feel like now. Like when I went to Ghana, I stayed in an Airbnb for a week. Like for a whole week, I stayed in an Airbnb, and it was a lot more comfortable than it would have been in a hotel because I had a kitchen, I had washer and dryer, I had, all these things. So, it just depends. I'm opening up to the idea more, but a quick trip, I think I would definitely pick a hotel. Yeah.
Yeah, in certain areas. Well, every Airbnb we've been in has been in a gentrified area. Like we're in the hood for sure.
Yeah.
But like they're almost out of there. Like they're almost no longer the hood.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
like there's always a white woman walking her dog or some shit. So I'm like, we're all right. We good.
We're safe.
We're good. I know it's a crackhead over there, but she feels safe. So we got to feel safe too.
Out. No, when Houston first started like gentrifying like certain areas.
Yeah.
It really tripped me out because it'll be the scariest area, and then you just see like a white woman at nighttime just like walking in her corporate clothes, so confident. Like
she either knows or don't know. Either way, she's doing it multiple times, so I feel safe.
Yeah, it's just crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, I don't know, but yeah, Airbnbs is cool for podcasting. Hotels maybe. I don't know. It's hard to find. Like the only reason it's probably easier for Airbnbs to podcast is just because there's so many of them and they're spread out across the city. Yeah. Versus most hotels are right off the highway or they're downtown somewhere. We were able to find last time. Was it the last time in San Antonio? That was the last time, right? We were in San Antonio and we found one like literally right downtown. So like everyone I wanted on the pod was close enough to where it wasn't too far for them to get to.
Okay.
So, yeah, but definitely the first time I saw a liquor store with like a cage, like you couldn't even go to a liquor store.
Oh,
Was it? It was like a bullet. There was like a wall, and you had to like point out what you want or some shit, right? Behind the glass, like you can't go into the liquor store. You just go in there and be like, yeah, let me get that, and then
where was
it
this at?
San Antonio.
San Antonio. That's how I'm from Cleveland. Like when you said that, I remember many stores like that. Like that. Yeah. Remember we had like stores that we would go. It's like you got to kind of just like point out what you want, and I'm like, oh, that sounds like home to me. And
they had a security guard. I was
really?
like, God damn. You can't even go into it for real.
Here? They prepared.
That's funny. Okay, we can get into the mess now. We're 13 minutes in. That's enough time. What's something that you knew was wrong while in a relationship, but that person never found out?
I don't, like, and I'm being honest, like, this not because, like, I'm on camera, I'm trying to, like, appear. I really am an honest person. Like, I don't really play a lot of games. I'm pretty direct in my approach to things. So I can't really think of something I did like, oh, I'm trying to get over on this person. I'm being sneaky about something. It's like, oh, you'll never find out or anything like that. And I feel if it was a situation where I'm like you did something to me, I want to do something back, like, they're gonna know. Like, I'm not gonna do like the only satisfaction I would get from this is for you knowing. So I'm not going to take this to my grave,
That's funny.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really be doing those sneaky shit. Like, I don't know. What about you? I don't know if this is a good question because never mind.
In my youth,
yes.
Again,
okay.
let me preference my youth, and most people who listen to this pod know this story, but I love telling it for some reason. I don't know why.
But it one of your highlight moments?
No, it's not. It's actually one of my lows. It really makes me to this day feel really, really bad. And I still to this day don't think she knows. So in my youth, again, preference youth. I was dealing with this woman. She actually taught me how to drive. Shout out to her.
Yeah.
Right? She was a nice woman. She was cool. Everything she did it right. There's nothing she did wrong. I met this other woman at that youthful age, right? Again, preference youth. Started cheating on her with this other girl, right? I didn't have a car at the time. So I ended up asking her to take me to Jack in the Box as if I was about to get a job interview. So I had my slacks on.
Oh, God.
You know what I mean? Just in case they like, hey, you got the job. You want to start today? So I had her drop me off at the Jack in the Box. I ended up leaving the Jack in the Box, of course, to go to the other chick's house because chick's house was next to the Jack in the Box.
Okay.
Right? So left Jack in the Box, went to go do what I did with her, called her to pick me up at the Jack in the Box. I was like, I didn't get it, but like...
Are you serious?
Yeah.
That is so wrong.
It is terrible. It's terrible, okay? Preference the word youth, okay?
Oh, that is terrible.
And I had her pick me up, and we went out to dinner that night, and she paid for it. And at the end of the day, karma did get my ass.
Okay, tell me.
No.
Oh, you go there.
She unknowingly ended up after us dealing with someone I didn't like fuck with. So karma came back around.
Well, good.
So I mean, I didn't care at the time, but like technically it did.
Yeah,
it was a technicality.
No, I'm
but
proud of her. I'm glad that played out that way. No, you're literally the poster child for why girls don't like being nice girls anymore. Like, you take very innocent girls with pure hearts and you turn them to monsters. Like, yeah, that's a perfect example of why. And she didn't know. She doesn't know to this day. Yeah.
So I never told her. I still feel bad to this day. Even when I broke up with her, like I wanted to tell her, like, that's what I did, but I used
but why did you do that? Like, I want to get inside of the cheater's head. Like, no, seriously, like, what was it? Why did you do that?
I didn't have empathy for people back then. I was young. I didn't gain that skill yet.
Okay.
I didn't learn empathy yet.
So empathy is learned, in your opinion?
It has to be.
Okay.
Right?
I don't.
You just think you're born empathetic?
Yes. I actually do.
What about the opposite? You think someone's born evil?
I think no. I personally think all people are born good. Like, I don't think there are bad people. Right? Like, I don't think anyone is like inherently bad. Like, you're born bad. I think that maybe situations or whichever happen and you have to do bad things. Mm-hmm. And then maybe you could go down a rabbit hole of that and just turn cold and evil. But no, I think that, like, when you were a baby, you had empathy. Like, when you were a toddler, if like, I don't know if you be around kids, but like, if you like, oh, you stubbed your toe and you're like, oh, like, they care. They're like, oh, like. Oh,
you never mind. I was supposed to. You have not met my nephew.
Oh, okay. maybe it's hereditary.
Just kidding. Shout out to my nephew. Today's his birthday.
Oh, happy birthday, nephew.
But no, I felt terrible. Like I felt like shit. Mm-hmm. It was a terrible outcome for me.
Yeah,
I mean, I didn't lose in that moment or moments after. Because I did end up breaking up with her a couple months later and ended up going with the other chick.
Okay.
But yeah, it was a tough out.
So
I'd never do it again.
The end of the relationship, do you think? Maybe it was kind
of we was good.
We
was good. We was all right. I don't know. I don't know what it was.
That's interesting.
It was just youthfulness. And I'm talking youthfulness. I was like 18, 19 years old at the time.
Yeah. No, that's a story.
I never did that again. FYI.
Good.
Like, I never did that again.
Good. No, that's a story. That is something like, oh wow, you did so. Like, and that's what I think. Like, I'm very loyal, like a German Shepherd, and that's why I have really high standards in relationships, because genuinely, like, if I'm going to be with you, then we're going to be together, or even like in friendships, like, I just am solid, So I don't know. I don't really have any interesting stories like that. Now I'm curious. People probably used to do stuff like that to me all the time. Or like the most terrible things I just never found out.
I mean, I'm not gonna say sure, but like you don't know what you don't like. You don't know what you don't know at the time.
Right.
In that time, like, you don't. It sounds bad that you don't know that's fucked up, but like, when you're just young and you're just like kicking it with everybody and you're going from relationship to relationship, you're not thinking about anything else past 3 months. Like, you don't have a vision. You don't have this or that. Like, even if the person's the best person in the universe, or even if the person's a shitty person, like, I probably stayed in relationships with more shitty people for longer than I did the good people for less time. Mm-hmm. Right. But like, I think it's learned empathy, because like, I, at this age, can't treat somebody like that.
Yeah.
Like, I have the empathy in my brain and my soul and my heart now to be like, I couldn't do that. Mm-hmm. I would just get my own ride to the cheat.
Call an Uber.
Yeah.
And in your defense, Uber wasn't around then.
Yeah. I wouldn't have used her. Of course not.
That's funny. No, you may be onto something, because I know situations where guys have done terrible things and then, like, later they just move differently. So maybe it is just like a guy, like,
I know women who move the same way.
Yeah, maybe. Really?
Yeah, facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
No, I know women I do know women who do things like that too. So yeah, it's just one of those things.
It's not tick for tack. It's just, I don't know. I think there's stages of learning when to get to a certain point. Because like, I'm actually grateful like that I went through all the stuff I did to prior to being a podcaster, because like I don't think the women I dealt with in the past would even fuck with me for real if they knew I'd be telling their stories.
Yeah. Oh, for real.
15 years later,
Yeah.
10 years later, 5 years later, they wouldn't like me talking about
Yeah, it's
it.
like chatty. Like, oh, he's gonna do it. No, that's true, because you know, like with some guys, like, well, I could just speak for myself, but it's like you don't act as crazy because you don't want it to give back to somebody. Like you, for some reason, you like kind of reserve it. But then with some guys, if they're not like connected to nobody else, you know, or something, like you just let them have it. Like I'm gonna say and I'm gonna let all my craziness out, because like, what are you gonna do? But if there's a chance that it could go public, you'll probably refrain.
Exactly. Speaking of public, a woman decides to sue this man for $10,000 for standing her up on their first date.
Yeah.
Claiming emotional damage.
Guys do play too much.
You can't be on.
They do play too much.
$10,000 is worth the date at whatever Mexican restaurant they were going to.
Right. It's an expensive date.
Like, I'll just give you the $40 I was going to spend. Like, well, $10,000? Really?
Okay, so did he stand her up?
Yes,
Like
he stood her up. So apparently, this is the story. So apparently the woman lost her mother a couple days prior to the scheduled date. Mm-hmm. The date was scheduled prior to her mother passing away. Mm-hmm. So her being stood up contributed to her emotional damage. So that's what she claimed in the lawsuit.
Okay.
And the thing is, this date was scheduled, right? Mm-hmm. Passed away happened. The date was still scheduled. She told the dude that her mother passed away, and that's when he was like, I don't want to be the first nigga on a date with you after your mom passed.
Okay.
And that's when she decides to sue for $10,000.
So it wasn't a stand-up. He just canceled the date.
Stand up, same thing.
Stand-up is like you go there and then he just never shows.
I think she did go.
Oh, okay.
And I think he still told her he wasn't going to go.
Oh, she may have been a little crazy too. It's one of those things that guys, I think that she may have been his karma, because I'm sure this is not the first time he done something to hurt a woman's heart. So it may have been a bit of karma, but at the same time, she may have been just crazy as hell.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Way
but
crazy.
my whole thing, cool, right? She's crazy. How did this get to court? Like,
she sued him.
But the judge, the court doesn't take everything. Like, how can that doesn't seem like, what are the bases? Well, okay, emotional.
Maybe it could be a scenario where this is like one of those small towns.
Yeah.
And then like everything goes through the court. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I don't know.
I could see that. But because I'm just like, that's
$10,000
like,
for me standing you up.
Why is the judge even entertaining this?
Damn, let me just pay you the $40, bro.
No, some
I'll
guys
tip
do
you
need
too.
to be learning their lessons. So that's
This nigga's never gonna go on a date. He's never gonna, because I think her like when she represented herself in court, and I think she was saying like he lied is a part of the reason why the lawsuit should go through.
Okay.
That's not how it works.
Yeah, he probably won't lie again though. Sometimes you have to like show them
her whole thing was like it's perjury, and the judge was like, perjury means he lied on oath.
Yeah,
that's not what happened. He lied to you.
She's grieving. We gotta give her a break. No, she may have been crazy as hell, but grief will have you like that. So
facts. Yeah,
that's probably why she's just trying to. Yeah. I don't know, occupy herself or something. That's crazy though.
Yeah, for sure. And I mean, it could be a perception thing, right? Like we could be looking at this and like thinking she's nuts or whatever, but in all reality, she could have a point. Maybe that's why I made it to that level of the court.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Mm-hmm. No, she could be. She could have you know how that is too. Like just taking bits and pieces of something and then we're like making a whole
perception.
Yeah.
And that ties into the next thing, perception. What do you think people's perception is of you from the outside looking in?
And this is something like I've been working and talking about this and things like that. Like me and my sister were actually talking about this. We were just talking about this coming here. But I think that, I mean, perception in general is just so interesting because like for one, we could experience right now the same thing and just feel differently about it or view it differently, right? So it is really an interesting thing. But I would say that you may find this hard to believe.
Okay.
But I would say that some people perceive me as like ditzy and dumb.
Oh, I don't believe that whatsoever.
You don't perceive me that way?
No, absolutely
Oh,
not.
wow.
You wouldn't be here.
Yeah. Well, okay. So that's one. I get on one end that like people really think I'm just like dumb as hell. Really, like I'm just like out in the world, walking into traffic, not knowing what's going on. Just I'm like, what? So because
Is that people here or people from hometown? People everywhere?
I mean, like literally just had a situation like this at work. And it's like, because, and I think I don't know what it is, but I think for the most part, I'm very, I'm just secure and grounded in myself. And I'm happy. Like, you know, I have like a childlikeness to me. I'm just like happy. I'm grateful and things like that. But what people, they see that and they want to take advantage of it in somehow, or think like, oh, maybe I don't see the whole picture or see what's going on. So like, how can they get over on this situation?
Like it's like they think you haven't been through a lot, so that's why you're happy.
Yes.
Gotcha.
They take it as like I'm naive. And like, even with the situation, like a lot of people think I'm like maybe like 10 years younger than what I actually am, you know? So it just looks like, oh, this little girl, she's an experience. Like, do you know what I've learned in the last 10 years? Like the experiences I had in the last 10 years, like, so, but honestly, what infuriates me about people like that is because like, for one, I'm like, regardless of like how you perceive or if you take that approach or whichever the case is, like, I don't like play that. I'm cool and things like that because I can afford to be, right? Like I could switch it. I can handle my business. So it's like, I can afford to be happy and let my guard down because when it needs to come up, it like, we're good. Right.
Yeah.
But what infuriates me about that is there's some people who can't. And like, so if your only reason for trying to get one over on me is because you think I'm naive or inexperienced, like children aren't safe around you. The elderly aren't safe around you. Like mentally ill aren't safe around you. So I really go hard in situations like that because I'm like, I have to show you a lesson that, you know, like you can't do that. So, because when you leave me, you're going to know the next person this could also happen to. So whenever I get put in situations where I have to be like that, like I just take it so far and just go for the jugular because I'm like, it's unnecessary, you know? Yeah. And I've been in so many situations that have been like fueled by like jealousy and envy. And I really feel like that emotion is so irrational. And people do such irrational things when they're just, you know, full of envy. So I'm like, I just don't take it lightly, you know? Yeah. So that's one way. I think that some people,
we'll take a break real quick.
Okay.
All right, tech issues. It's a thing. This is your first time with the tech issue thing. I haven't dealt with that in a long time because it's been colder. During the summer months, it's hot as hell, and no matter how much it's cold in here, it's gonna skyrocket to like 75 plus regardless.
Really?
It's still on. I just turned it off, but you're gonna hear the AC. That's why I turned it off. But like, yeah, everything overheats. It becomes a mess. But your first tech issues.
Yay.
Perception. Like these never happen. But I think you were kind of going in on how people think you're boo boo the fool, but you're really not.
Exactly. No, that I'll be thinking that like I look like boo boo the fool. Like no, and then so that's the one, right? So I think people perceive me that way, and I've gotten a lot of peace with that. I used to feel kind of bad about it, like, oh, you know, or try to, but it's like, it is what it is. I'm going to be myself. It's like when the lion has to come out, she could come out. Like, it's no big deal. The other one is I think that people perceive me like better than I think of myself. Like they may see me, like I'm a very grounded person, right? And I don't know what it is, but I come across people who see me in a way that's like more inflated than I even feel about my own self. Like, and then they'll say things and I'm like, oh wow, like I never viewed myself like that. Or I never, like I don't think of myself in that way. But I think that people have like there's another group of people that have like this inflated perception of me, which I don't share because I'm just like myself. And I think like, especially since I'm a very like self-aware person, I'm very grounded. I do a lot of inner work. I check myself a lot. Like I know who I am at my core, and I know like how hard I have to fight to do simple things and like just like shit I've been through. Like It's like, okay, so I don't see myself as anything inflated, but that's another part that I get, that I think people have a more inflated view of me than I don't even share myself. So yeah, it's two. It's two ways that I think.
I think I understand that 100%, right? Like people perceive certain people as better than them when they're just being them. And I understand that 1000%. Another part of empathy that I've understood is like people's lack of the way to perceive people. Like we're on social media, right? We all see the same shit. We all watch the same shit. Regardless of what your algorithm is, we all see the same shit.
Yeah.
Eventually. People's perception is cool. You're allowed to have perception, which is where I give the empathy. But it's when like people get disrespectful about their perceptions. They have no idea who the fuck you are. Right? I get it all the time. Like people think I'm an asshole just because I don't like certain people. But I'm not. I'm really one of the nicest guys in the universe, in all honesty. I know I said that story earlier, and that was really fucked up. It was a really fucked up story, and that could make me be perceived as not a good person. But I promise you, that was the youth. But like simple perceptions that people come across me, like you're a cook, you go to restaurants, you have this, you do that, you're a podcast, this and this, and I'm just like, I still do a 9 to fucking 5. I still work 2 jobs. Yeah. Outside of all of this, right? Outside of going to restaurants, outside of cooking, outside of doing the podcast, I still work every single fucking day. Yeah.
Like you're still like an actual person. Yeah.
And the whole idea of the internet and celebrities and things like that, that's why I'm not like a celebrity person or a celebrity guy. Like I don't fan out about people like that. Right. Unless you're Andrew Schultz or Charlamagne the God. Those are my guys. Yeah. But it's just because like I understand people are people. Like no matter what platform you're on, no matter how many numbers you are, when you really strip it down and break it down, you're just a fucking person. Yeah. Like things go in waves too. Like you can be this high viewed person on the internet 1 year, next year you can get 2 views an episode or a view. Right? It doesn't matter. So I'm really empathetic with people's perception because like my actual like family, like my not immediate family, but like my cousins and stuff like that. Like I grew up driving, my dad's from Mississippi. Okay. Right. My mom's from here. My mom has 10, 12 brothers and sisters. Wow. A couple of full-blooded, a couple of step brothers and sisters or halves. My dad has 14 brothers and sisters. And they're from Mississippi. And every time we would go, and this is not the picture I'm painting, but I'm just saying like this is how I really learned that kind of stuff. Like you go to Mississippi and it's one solid road. This is the one road in the town that isn't gravel. Yeah. They have very few restaurants. They don't even get self-service and they live there. Right. Right. And you know how like some houses, well, most houses have like 1505 or 15 something. This shit's like 1, 2, 3. Like it's small numbers and it's far apart. Like you get to see people like not know or see the world like that. Yeah. And you sit down with them and like you telling them stuff like, hey, you know, such and such is this. What? Word? That exists? You can do that? Yeah. And they're just excited they got a fucking Subway. Yeah. And I'm not talking about underground. I'm talking about the sandwich shop. Like they're just happy there's a Subway in town because they've seen that on TV and commercials. Yeah. Like you can't rely on perception. You have to, if you want to know more. That's the key phrase. If you want to know more. If you don't want to know anything else, then cool, let it be. But perception is very much so not key as people thought it was back in the past.
Yeah. And that's one thing that's like humbled me in recent times. I'm like, there's been things that I viewed a certain way. And then when you actually get to the core of it or the truth of it, it's like, wow, it wasn't that at
serious.
all.
It's not that serious. And that person's not that way. Like they're really a nice person.
At all.
Like if you look on my social media, you can probably gauge I'm a dick.
No, and I was going to bring that up too. I'm like, well, yeah, like, because some of your posts, I just be cracking. I'm like, this man has no filter. But then when you get like with you, I'm like, okay, he's like a very like nice guy, you know. But
What I'm
like,
saying,
this man
dog.
just says anything. That's funny because when you were saying like, nah, like I can see how people think that you're a dick. Don't sit up here like you can't understand.
And it's been that way my whole life. But I'm just like it. I mean, when I say these things on the internet, I actually mean it. I'm not trolling or anything like that. But I'm also still a good guy.
Yeah.
Like the fucking the post. I think you laughed at it a couple days ago.
The coronavirus.
Yeah.
I was like, what's wrong with him?
What was the post? It was like something about like. It was like sexual things. It was like why dudes go in raw, why dudes eat coochie but go in raw to the same coochie.
But then they use a condom.
Yeah, and then use a condom. And I was like, same thing is the reason people back during COVID had masks on while fucking raw. It doesn't make sense. Like it doesn't make sense whatsoever. But it's the truth. People were going raw with mask on. Like that's no different than eating coochie raw and going in with a condom. Like what are we talking about, guys?
Everybody was losing their damn mind at that time. That's funny. But yeah, no, and I think also with like perception and like keeping an open mind. And I think one thing that you also said, when you're a person who believes that like we're all people at the end of the day, like I think that you also come off intimidating. Like when you're like, so for example, if you share that mindset, like you could go and be around anyone. Like you could go and be like around a CEO, around a janitor, around anyone. But it's like everything is cool and normal. Like you'll act the same around everyone because you know that we're all just people.
Absolutely.
And I learned that very early. That's like, some people are better at bullshitting than other people. Some people are better at illusions and making things appear and da-da-da. But at the end of the day, like, we all struggle with the same things. We all have very similar insecurities. We're all just very human. And I think when you have that mindset, it comes off very intimidating. Yeah. Because no one could come to you and like paint a picture and like kind of make you in submission because of, you know, it's like I'll get to know you for who you are, but just because of an illusion, a title, or this or whichever, I'm not gonna treat you any different.
Absolutely.
And when you
see
are
right through
that solid on the inside, like it's intimidating to people.
I see right through it. Like I tell people this all the time, like you can tell me the worst thing that ever happened to you. You can tell me the best thing that ever happened to you. Everyone's going through something. Not to make your situation less than anyone else's situation, but like as you mentioned, like it doesn't matter who I talk to. Like I can sit down with people. I can sit down with people who are doctors. I can sit down with people who are janitors, and I'm going to ask them the same fucking question because what it really comes down to, and something that's I learned from this podcast and doing it over the years, is like when you ask people the same question, a lot of times it's the same fucking answer. No matter what profession you're in. Like I've had, I'll just list off. I've had strippers on. I've had other professional chefs on. I've had doctors on. I've had ladies of the night on. Like I've had a plethora. I've had military personnel on. Like I've had a plethora of people on the podcast, and I don't ask any different, more complicated questions with anybody. It's the same simple or not simple, but the same right to the point kind of questions. Like their answers are just as simple. Like the titles and the amount of money you make really doesn't reflect who you are.
And a lot of people hide behind it. And I think that's why it triggers people too. Like if someone comes and is like, oh, I'm a doctor, it's like you worked your whole life to get that title so you could hide behind it. And then when you meet a person who is challenging you to show more of yourself or is not blinded by that, it's offensive. And it comes off like, oh, it's something wrong with you or whichever the case is. But it's like, like we're all people. We're all people. We all like, and like you said, when you really sit down and talk to people, and if you're a person who's curious about people and, things like that, all the same.
All the same.
I don't care backgrounds, like we're all the same. Maybe, like I said,
we'll vary here. We'll have a different opinion here or there. But like when you ask questions about their personal and daily lives, Like we're all doing the same shit. Like we're all on the same highways. If we're riding a bus, we're all on the same bus. If we're riding bikes on the street, we're all riding a bike. If we're eating at restaurants in the area, we're all eating at the same fucking restaurants in the area. Like, you're not like, there is more privilege no matter like what, there's more privilege for more money, right? But like at the end of the day, if you're sitting in the area with $1 billion and someone right next to you has $20, you're in the same fucking area. You guys are gonna do the same shit.
Yeah.
You're not going out of your way all the time. Like if there's a Sonic up the street and you want some fucking Sonic and you're a billionaire, if there's a Sonic up the street and you have $20, guess what Sonic you can go to? The one right up the street.
Right.
Doesn't fucking matter.
Yep. And that's the thing. Like, yeah, it's just one of those things. And I think like the only difference, if there is a difference, is that what you put like your energy and attention towards, or whichever like that. But like we all like, if you wanted to be a doctor, you could be a doctor. If you wanted to be a lawyer, if you wanted to be a CEO, you could. Like, no person has anything special than any other person. And that's another thing, especially like working in the hospitals and things like that, is like, you know, time is the best currency. Health, time, things like that. And nobody's above that, no matter what your title is. Like, when you get to those points of people in a hospital bed, you know, age or whichever the case is, like the things that they're talking about is time, is love, and things like that. Like, you rarely hear people talk about, oh yeah, like money, or like, oh yeah, I was this when I was younger. And it's like, yeah, maybe they'll bring up what they did as a job, but it's not, it doesn't hold as much weight as it does now, you know? So just one of those things.
Yeah, for sure. I have a funny story. This is not really a funny story, but it's like a funny, like in the moment story, but like when I think about it, and this is a very poor transition. This is really poor. So I know I've done really good this whole episode, but this is very poor. I think I was almost sex trafficked once. Trafficked?
Really?
Trafficked?
How's somebody gonna sex traffic you?
You know, great. That's a great answer
Like,
to my question.
Okay.
So, I work a serving job, right? Still, I do weekends, right? So this probably was 10 years ago, and I had reverse the story. So I was serving these two chicks. They're both from France, two French chicks. It was my last table of the night, and they asked me what I was doing tonight or that night. And I was like, probably just go home. Y'all, my last table. We're just chilling, kicking it, talking. And then they started to get to giggling and like, you should come hang out with us. I was like, maybe. Let me get off. Let me see how I feel in the next 20 minutes. They left the table. They're outside waiting. And as I'm about to walk out, I think in my mind, because I just finished watching all 3 Hostel movies.
Okay.
Right? You know what Hostel is?
No.
Okay, Hostel is a European horror movie. A hostel is a hotel.
Oh, Hostel. Okay.
Yeah, a hostels. Yeah. So in the movie Hostels, basically a bunch of Europeans and Americans go out on vacation to Amsterdam and France and Spain and stuff like that. And they get drugged in their sleep and get auctioned off by billionaires.
Okay.
Right?
And you just
So
watched all 3
I just watched all 3 of those literally the weekend prior.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
2 French chicks, and I know they're French. I know they're French because I use passports so I can ID them so they can drink.
Okay.
Right. So I know they're from France. So I know there's some European bitches. So I'm literally about to walk out the door, and in serving restaurants, once you walk out the door, you can't come back, especially if they're closed. Right. If we close, door locks. Oh, I'm literally about to go out, and I'm like, wait, hold up. Am I about to be sex trafficked? Like, they're going to take me out. We're going to have a fun time. We're going to end up at somebody's crib. They're going to roofie me. And then I'm going to be on some billionaire's table and someone's going to be bidding on me.
Those movies might have saved your life.
It might have saved my life. Shout out to Hostel.
Oh, my God.
Till this day, if you're European, I don't really want to talk to you like that. Only if you're English. I don't know.
You may have missed out on the best time of your life.
That's what I'm saying as well. That's also the opposite. What if I turned up with the threesome European style in Austin? Like, what if? What if? What if? Right? But I definitely I stepped back. I was like, I'm not going out there. I just waited for them to leave. So the fact they waited an extra 20 minutes, I thought like either or they really wanted to do some freaky shit, or they want sex traffic me.
I don't know.
Put me in a trailer.
I think that
a tractor trailer.
Shot yourself in the foot with that one. You let fear get a hold of you, because I don't think I don't think they were going to sex traffic you. I think they were just.
Am I not attractive enough to be sex trafficked?
No, this is what I think. I think they were just far from home and just wanted to like be freaky. That's what I think. And I think that you let fear miss that opportunity.
Damn.
It was set up too well for you.
They would have had me in some freaky club. I don't know.
Yeah, no, it could have went either way. We'll never know.
They would have launched my ass right out of here in the cargo ship.
Yeah.
Sleep.
We'll never know.
We'll never know. Shout out to them.
Right.
Couldn't tell you their names because they didn't tell me them. That's funny, but no, that's the story that's always stuck for me in regards to like I definitely almost got sex trafficked.
Yeah,
for sure.
No, I mean, it's good that
I was gonna phrase that. I was gonna phrase that question. I was like, "Have you ever been sex trafficked?"
You're like, what about you? Just like I
you ever been tipped at sex trafficked?
Sex trafficked.
Okay.
Good. I don't think I've been in a situation.
Well, they could have got you.
I don't think I've been in like a close call type of situation either. I have lived recklessly. No, I really have, and I thank God that like nothing too crazy has happened to me. Because I'm like that's why I'm like I commend you for pausing or whichever. Like in my heyday, I would like if something would have been down. That set up for me.
Two French guys.
Maybe not. I would have called in some reinforcement. If two French guys are like, "Hey, like you got a friend, like you want to like," I'm going. I'm like overly going. So I don't know. Like I've lived a little bit. Like I've done like some interesting things.
I've lived too. I just didn't want to go. I literally, I'm telling you, it is one weekend to the next. I literally watched all 3 Hostels. And I just found out those movies even existed, and they were old as shit at the time. So I'm like, this is how it happens. Because that's how it happened in the movies. Like they're just gonna go turn up at a rave and a party, and then they all get drugged with roofies, and then boom, auction. And the auction wasn't just an auction to fuck you; it was an auction to do torture to you.
Oh, really?
So they were buying people, and they got to go in a room with the people and torture them because they paid for them, and then kill them.
Okay. See, I never seen that movie. If I would have seen it, I would have, been had more caution. But no, like I used to have a blast. I used to do things like that all the time, like meet strangers. And it's not so meeting strangers sound crazy, but I lived in Vegas, right? Yeah. So it's like that's a very like transient. Is that the word?
Yeah.
City. So I would meet people like.
I trust the brothels out there though, because that's legal. Like I would trust that. I would trust going to a brothel, get smacked up by a chick, and then.
Now hold on. I wasn't going to brothels. Like I wasn't overly going like that. Like I wasn't just leaving and sleeping with people.
What are y'all doing tonight? Brothel? Question mark.
Okay, it wasn't like that, but I'm saying like you meet people and like they're like, let's go out to. So much fun. Like you'll go to nightclubs. You'll go like seriously, like
I've seen Hangover.
Huh?
I've seen Hangover.
Yeah. It was like that. And then like seriously, like you'll meet people like at the malls and stuff, and like they're on vacation. It's Vegas, and like they'll take you shopping.
I'm sure they will.
Like you have the mall. I have genuinely like very genuinely like great experiences with just meeting strangers.
And I'm not saying they wouldn't have treated me right up until I got auctioned. I'm pretty sure it would have been a great night.
It probably would have. It probably like
till I'm on ice.
Yeah, it would have probably been a great night.
Well, my kidney's gone.
I'm not gonna say never, but I didn't pass up on many opportunities like that. And I have like so many great experiences, and I've met great people. Like even now, like I'm even like Facebook friends with like some of these like random people that I've met. So you never know what could come from it. Mm-hmm. You never know, but. Oh, you said 10 years ago?
Yeah.
I would have been like even if like or even like that, even with girls, like if I met like 2 friends, you're like, oh, let's go out. Like I would have went. Like I wouldn't have thought twice about it. But I've never seen that movie. Yeah,
all 3 of them. I'm glad there were sequels because there were so many different angles with each of those movies that made me understand that I don't want to get sex trafficked.
But do you like you look like you could fight? You don't think you could have got your?
I think that they would have. Well, again, What happens in the movies is they're all hanging out and these bitches is drugging them.
Okay.
So if you roofie me, I can't fight.
Yeah. No, like
it's like going to the Domain back in the day.
You what?
Huh?
You got drugged at the Domain?
No. Mad people did though.
What?
Shout out to what's the club? Kung Fu? Shout out to Kung Fu.
Like was this like an ongoing thing or just like one night?
It was an ongoing thing. It's closed now.
What?
Kung Fu Saloon. Shout out to Domain.
See, that's what I'm sorry. Like, I mean, I know this is your hometown stuff. I don't really like Austin
go outside.
that much.
Yeah.
It's I don't.
There's great things to do in the daytime.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just like, cause yeah. I mean, I guess you could get
roofied anywhere. At Applebee's, Cheddar's. Actually, no Cheddar's.
Yeah.
I eat there too much.
Oh yeah,
if you're gonna roofie me, do it in the steak. Like what?
That's funny. But no, I never got sex trafficked, you know, shout out to God. And I never been in a situation where it was like a close call either.
Gotcha.
But at the same time, I have been in, like, if I had a daughter, I would be like cringing on my knees praying that she didn't do things that I did, you know? Yeah. But it's like,
we go through it so they can walk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I made it out.
Facts. Yeah, hell no. Yeah, I definitely did almost get sex trafficked, guys. I'm very convinced because they didn't tell me their names. Well, I probably should have read their passports.
Yeah,
names. I probably should have read that.
I don't know.
Should have took a picture of the passports and sent it to somebody.
Yeah, or just had it for your own. But I think that you're just saying that you were going to get sex trafficked so you don't feel like you took such a big L with that. Because I truly do not think that they would have sex trafficked you. That's what he's retelling the story like, oh, it's good. Like, no, you fumbled and now you're like, oh, I was going to get sex trafficked.
Only 2 times in my life a threesome could have happened and I fumbled both of them. God damn it.
Maybe no, it's probably just not your thing.
Maybe not.
Yeah, you don't have to do things you're not comfortable with just for an experience.
Fuck.
No, you're good. That's just not your thing.
That's funny. That isn't funny, guys. Sex trafficking is not funny.
No, sex trafficking is not.
It's not funny at all.
You know what you have to do? You have to put like the 1-800 for like sex trafficking. Like if you were into it, no, it's not funny.
It's not funny. Yeah. It's not funny whatsoever. If you're a male, please reach out.
Yeah.
What the fuck? That is a funny story that I just like. It's not funny.
It's not funny.
It's not funny.
It's ironic.
It's ironic. Yeah, what she said. What have you been doing in the last couple months? We got like a couple seconds or minutes to go before it probably cans out again.
I just been
since December, right?
Oh yeah, yes. December was the last time. You know, I've been kind of.
It's already been March. It's already March.
Isn't this year going by like kind of fast? Like
it's
we're
annoying.
Already in March.
Yeah.
But I just been taking it easy. Honestly, I haven't been doing much. Just game planning and just taking it easy. What about you?
We are technically in the middle of a move, as you can tell in the background, kind of. In the beginning of moving, the middle of moving, and the ending of moving is so fucking annoying.
So the whole thing?
Whole thing.
Okay. I'm like, did I miss something?
So, like, I've been here for 3 years, right? But she's moved in since I've lived here.
Okay.
So we're looking for a bigger place. We went to like 10 places.
Oh God.
To go look at places that are bigger because ultimately, like, I just want to move this out of the living room. I don't want to keep doing this in the living room because what happens is it's like a stage show. Like when y'all leave, we get to moving furniture and moving shit, putting shit back in closets and stuff like that. So
it's like a whole thing.
Yeah, I want to get this. I want to be done with this. We just have a regular living room. And then have this in a room somewhere in a corner somewhere and things like that. One more space for her because she has a lot of shit. And then I want an island.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna get back in the cooking at a high level again. I'm tired of cooking in here. I don't want to cook anything in here. Honestly, I'm tired. I'm tired of the oven. I'm tired of the microwave. I'm tired of the sink. I'm tired of everything in here.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's been the last. We were supposed to be moving next month, but this place for whatever reason wants 60-day notice versus 30. Which cool, whatever. We'll figure that out. But we just got approved for a place, literally not right up the street, maybe 7-8 minutes up the street.
Okay.
So yeah, won't really change things podcast wise as far as location goes, but yeah, that's what we've been dealing with for the last 2 years feels like at this point.
Yeah. So like your main things for picking a place was the kitchen and
Space for the pod.
Yeah.
Put it in a room. So instead of like having to set up, and because literally like if you ever were here and we were done and we were going to do something after the pod, you would see us just fucking like NASCAR the shit up.
Yeah.
Get all the shit out of here, put it up, get it back to normal, as if there was never a podcast ever here. So yeah, trying to get done with that. I'm done with that.
Yeah. But you've been working. I see you have like a lot of guests on this year so far, it seemed like.
Probably not as so I actually took a month off.
Okay.
So last weekend and this weekend is the first time I had a pod since like early February.
Okay.
But I've been trying to like space them out because like the people I want to come back on as soon as we get to a new place, I'm trying to get them last episodes here because I want to be able to compare them.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
Okay,
so there'll probably be 2 or 3 more here, maybe. I don't. It depends. But like, I like the ability to cut it off. Like I like the ability to stop for a month and then just pick right back up and still be fine. And I have so much back catalog that's ridiculous.
Oh, do
you? The last, I would say like 10 shorts I have on across social media are old ass episodes, like old shit, and I can pull from anything. I have 145 now episodes I can pull from.
That you could go
I can re-download them and then clip them up as I see fit.
Yeah.
So I have a catalog, and there's clips I never posted, I never created. So I'm going through old episodes like, damn, that was a fire ass clip. I never clipped that up.
Yeah.
Clip it up and put it out. And then it gets tons of views. I'm like, damn, that's crazy. I should have put that out originally, but I was saving it for now, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Only thing else is someone had asked me, I don't think we talked about the Bears last time on the pod, but I think people wanted to know exactly where to get them from. So Target, Walmart, and I'm sure there's other places, but they're drip bears. So you get the acrylic paints, come in the kit thing. This is not a plug, Bears, but it's a plug. You get the little kit thing. It comes bare, and then you just drop the paints on them and then let them dry. Usually takes like 24 hours for them to dry. And then you do the feet afterwards. And these are like $10.
Nice. That's a nice little, activity.
Yeah.
To do. Yeah.
I was looking
like that.
I was looking for just paints because apparently the freeze was supposed to stop everything. A couple of weeks ago, so I was like, maybe I was trying to find something we can paint so we can put it back up there or put something up there, and I found these. I'm like, these is what I was looking at the spot in Austin where each these size are $50 a person, $10 at Walmart and HEB. I'm 10 Walmart and Target.
Yeah,
everything included.
That's nice. That'll be something fun to do.
Yeah, for sure. Was there anything else you were thinking of?
No, I'm
Anything
happy to
thoughts?
be here. It's always a pleasure.
For sure.
Thanks for having me back.
You gotta have me on yours.
I'm slowly turning to a BFF of the show.
Facts.
So I'm happy to be here.
And that's why you can't be your perception like it. That's why perception is so funny, right? Like way you think people perceive you, and even the way I think people perceive me. Like I didn't perceive you that at all. Like first time talking to you, like the first time we met in person was the first time on the pod, right?
Right.
Great episode.
Right. I agree.
You know what I mean? Like there wouldn't be a 2. there have been some ditzy people I've had on the pod. I'm like, I don't want to do this again, but I'm gonna power through this episode. I'm gonna try so hard, and we will never talk again.
Yeah,
I'll never see you again, and I might not post this, but I'm gonna post it anyways because you took your time out to come over here.
And they passed the first round of interview.
Yes,
and
yes,
get
it
on here, it's
did
like,
not come
what?
through. It was not a fun time.
Yeah. No, that's good. That's
for sure.
I always, it's a pleasure. I really enjoyed our last episode. I thought like we flowed well.
Yeah,
and
for sure.
things like that. So anytime, friend, you want me back, I'll be back.
For sure. Did you want to plug your pod again?
Yes, of course. So Shekinah, host of Spoken Like a True Goddess podcast. I post full episodes on YouTube, Spotify, Apple, and all streaming platforms. So yeah, check me out. And yes.
Well, you guys enjoy the rest of your night, and thank you guys for listening.
Bye.
Goodbye.